Today we are going to work on virtual images, and I'm going to show you how we like the logos to appear on the product. I have 4 images here, and then I'm just going to open them in Photoshop. As I flip through each image, you'll see that the image is in the exact same place except the the color changes, which is great. This is a great instance. It's not always going to be that way, but when it happens, it makes your job a lot easier. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and create a working file. So I'm going to take any one of the images that I opened and I'm going to make it my working file. So I'm going to leave the first numbers because that identifies the product and we don't want to lose that. I'm going to call this a lunch bag and I'm going to call it my working file and I'm going to save it as my PSD layered file, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this image, this canvas, square. I need it to be perfectly square. We're working in pixels right now because this is for the web. My width is 3000, so I'm going to make my height 3000. And now my image is perfectly square. We don't want to distort the product image. We just want to make the bounding box to be a perfect square. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go to this blue one, I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste it over into my working file. You'll see that it pasted in the exact same spot. I'm going to close that. I'm going to open my gray one, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste it onto my working file, close it, and I thought I already had blue, so I'm missing one. What is the difference between this blue? Go back. I'm missing the red one. This one. Alright. Looks like I must have closed it by mistake. So copy, paste. So I have red, gray, blue, black. And there was 4. So I can close that one, close my red one. So now what I want to do is place my logo. So you're going to be given a vector logo. And the one I'm working with right now is this Children's First logo. I'm going to go ahead and open it, copy it, paste it, and then I'm going to resize it. Now, generally on a product, on a bag, the logo is going to be a little bit bigger and it's going to be centered somewhere on the product. When we are talking about a garment, it's usually going to be upper left chest. I'm trying to move this over so you can see my tools a little bit. All right, now I'm going to hide this red bag right now because as you can see, we can't see that logo. So I'm going to start with the blue bag. I'm going to go ahead and tilt this a little bit. And then I'm going to reduce it just a tad. I'm going to go ahead, in this case, since it is the perspective is just a little bit, there we go, make it look, we want to have that centered in the bag. Now on this bag it actually looks okay, but as you saw on the red bag it didn't really work. I'm going to go ahead and save my first couple of files. So this is going to be the gray. So I'm not save, I'm sorry, export. So for the gray, I'm going to go ahead and export. I'm going to say save for the web. And I'm going to make this 1500 dpi. And I'm going to save. And this is going to be my lunch bag. And it's going to be, oh, because I already made a few, so that's why you're seeing some there, but this is gray and this is going to be 1500 px. Next, we may ask for a thumbnail, so you would do the same thing, except for the smaller version, it might be 900 pixels, depending on what we're asking for, and we'll let you know. So now we have gray, and this is 900 pixels. Now, on the red, well, okay, so let's do the red. Um, Obviously we can't have red on red like that. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this logo. I'm going to hide the original. And just for the sake of visual, I'm going to hide the red for right now. And I'm going to select this red. And I'm going to go ahead and fill it with white. You remember I kept my original logo, so if I close this, my original logo is there, they're in the exact same spot. But now I can use this white one for the red bag, and so that way it stands out. So we're going to go File, Export. We're going to make this 1500. And this is for the red. And now for the gray, we're going to go ahead and use the original red logo. Wait, I already said gray. So now we need the blue. It's pretty dark on the blue. We may want that white logo. Well, might be a customer decision there, so I'm going to go ahead and make this 1500. And this was the blue bag, and this was my 1500 pixel file. And then I'm going to go save the same thing again, except this time it's going to be 900. And then I think we just have the black one left. And that actually looks pretty good on there, so we're going to go ahead and leave it. We're going to save. And then we're going to do this again. And we're going to make the 900. So now we have all of our files for that. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to save this. So if I need to come back and make any changes to my working file, change the logo or anything, I still have this file. Okay? So that one's that. I'll go ahead and leave that for now. So let me just show you how to do apparel really quick here. Have 5 shirts for apparel, and these look too small. So let me go and look at the image size. And these are definitely too small, so we will not be able to work with these images. I'll have to get larger images for this. So if that happens, make sure that you request larger images because this is going to be too small. And if we try to enlarge, you'll see a lot of pixelation. So you have now seen how to put images on items. And the next video we will get some good apparel images and show you how to do the images on apparel.